Hey everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back. I'm actually doing a process video today. It is for the September Challenge Yourself Scrapbook Challenge, which is a monthly challenge that provides some sort of prompt, but the goal is to always have yourself, a picture of yourself somewhere on the layout. And so I'm on that design team and I'm finally finishing this process video so that you guys can see what the challenge is, and all the details for how to participate are going to be in the description box below. It's really fun and there's always a prize, and this month's theme is pattern paper. You have to use, I think it's at least 2 different patterns, but obviously, you could use more than 2 if you wanted. I'm still working on December photos. I kind of jumped ahead. If you remember back from the summer, I was trying to finish my December daily. Have not done that yet, but I am going through a lot of the other December photos that are going to be going into the regular 12 by 12 album. So I'm making some headway on those. Haven't done process videos for any of them, but you'll see them in my layout share, which I will do at the beginning of October once I finish September and finish all my layouts. So I am using a teal colored cardstock as the background, and I chose that teal color. I mean, these are kind of Christmassy photos. So why am I using teal? Well, because the pattern paper that I have there actually has teal in it. So it was a very interesting Christmas color choices going on there with the traditional sort of red and green, but then also the teal, which I kind of liked. And then I've got some sprinkle paper, which is from Doodlebug, and that doesn't look Christmassy, but it is part of a Christmassy or holiday collection that's more themed toward holiday baking. But I'm going to use it as a sort of a background for this photo, which is of me wearing a Christmas sweatshirt, a Disney Christmas sweatshirt, and sitting in an airport having my free Starbucks birthday drink. Because if you are a Starbucks Rewards member, you get a free drink on your birthday. It's not as exciting for me anymore because I can't have anything with caffeine. So even like decaf, it still has some caffeine in it, and I'm not supposed to have chocolate. So the things that I would normally have gotten, I can't really get anymore. So what I do is I get a steamed almond milk with 3 pumps of vanilla. It's called a vanilla steamer, but I find that if you say that to someone from Starbucks, they often don't know what you're talking about, and they'll try to give you like a frappuccino. So I only order through the app because then I don't know, when they see the order come through the app, it's like, then they understand what it is as opposed to you trying to say it. So just a little tip if you want to try that drink. It's like a kid drink. All right. So it's something that like your child could enjoy while you're having an actual coffee, if you can still have actual coffee. But I wasn't going to let a free drink go to waste, and we're always traveling on my birthday because it's the day after Christmas, and we go to visit my dad for the holidays, and so I always have to get it from the airport. So this is me doing that, and yeah, I always have to take a selfie. Selfies are a great way to get yourself on a scrapbook layout. You should take more selfies of yourself if you don't already. So to go along with the striped pattern paper and the sprinkle pattern paper, I've also got some green pattern paper. It's double-sided. So I used one side that just had some like white dots on it, and then the other side had silver snowflakes on it. So that's a way to use multiple patterns and use both sides of a pattern paper. Just flip it over, use one side for one thing and the other side for something else. And then I'm also adding a strip of washi tape down at the bottom. So there's another pattern. I know it's not pattern paper, but it's another pattern that I'm using here. There's also a bit of a pattern on that Doodlebug tag, which is also part of that same holiday baking collection. I'm going to use that for my journaling. But then also we get that extra pattern in there. And I fussy cut that hot cocoa cup, even though I'm not drinking hot cocoa. I just liked it because, you know, it's your typical coffee to go cup. So I'm throwing that in there. I fussy cut that out of some, I want to say, Echo Park paper. And then I kind of pulled just a few other things from my stash. An extra sticker, I think that's from Simple Stories. I also find it, real quick, I find it helpful to do journaling after you get everything put down, especially if you're going to be layering elements on top of your journaling spot. That way you're not journaling and then you realize you're covering up the journaling with the thing that you are layering with. So just a little tip. You can see that I did a little bit of journaling and then I stopped because I was like, I don't know where the rest of this cup is going to go. So I popped the cup up on some foam tape, some foam squares, and that's just to give the layout some extra dimension because there isn't a whole lot going on here. There's a lot of pattern paper, but not a whole lot of embellishments. If you saw my haul video from September, I went to the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo and bought some, more scrapbook supplies. I should have looked more for Christmas embellishments. I don't think I really saw much. There was like some fall stuff, but I don't know that I saw a lot of Christmas things, but maybe I should have looked a little bit harder because I do need some more Christmas embellishments. I'm running really low. I'm doing the best that I can here, trying to finish these December photos. And then I guess when I go back to my December daily, I'm going to have to figure something out because I need some more. I need more. I also have some Christmas tree brads that I'm going to be putting up at the top. Now, you saw in a past layout, I pushed the brad all the way through the paper and then stabbed myself in the finger with it. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. I know they make special tools, but these brads actually, the little brad backing, they also make tools, I think, to cut those things off. But I don't know what it's called or where to find it. And is it worth it spending the money to purchase something like that when I don't necessarily use brads like that all the time? I don't know. But I just bent those little posts back so they were somewhat flat. And then I used glue dots to adhere to the back and stick them down. And I thought that worked pretty well. I've been doing it a lot on the rest of the December layouts that I've been working on. So that's just a little tip. If you don't have the special tools, you can still use a brad as long as you can fold those posts down nice and flat. Adding just some enamel dots. These are green enamel dots just to give a little bit of extra, dimension and extra something, just creating little clusters of 3. And that's pretty much it. This is a very simple layout. Finished this video in less than 10 minutes. So that's going to be in my less than 10-minute scrapbooking playlist. Check that out here on the channel. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on more scrapbook process videos, of which there will be more to come, I promise. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.